So sorry folks, but this phone's a bit too heavy for me gimbal. That's better. Playing silly buggers with me. So here we go, MacArthur Road, as I was saying. This army base was attacked. They managed to get 2 car bombs inside. So quite an achievement for the IRA to get 2 bombs inside. That was in 1996, a few years prior to the supposed Good Friday Agreement peace process. And strangely enough, even though we've got a Good Friday Agreement peace process, we're still getting the odd bomb, we're still getting the odd bloody terrorist action. We're still getting people tortured with bloody terrorists and all sorts of things. We live in a little country which has been so racked with terrorism for so long, and it's not just the recent nonsense from 6970 whenever it started, but this has been going on and off for hundreds of bloody years. It's nearly genetic now. If you're born in Northern Ireland, you all you expect is bombs and troubles. But not quite like Beirut, of course. It's more guerrilla warfare tactics, not open warfare, not rockets. All the sneaky, devious stuff, car bombs, shite like that. As I think the actions of a coward rather than a fighting man. It's too hot a day for all this, right? It definitely is. So here you see, folks, one of the famous army bases has housed many regiments, 36, Ulster Defence Association. They're all here. And as far as I know, there's a bunker underneath for a listening post. It has been since 1940, an early warning listening post. Afternoon. Oh really? I'm just making a...
I'm concerned about you filming, that's all.
Are you?
Yes.
You're not that ugly. It's just a wee YouTube vlog thing about a bit about the history of the Troubles, and this barracks in particular in '96 when the IRA managed to get 2 cars inside was a bit of a disaster. And of course it goes back to 1940, doesn't it? Listening posts and bunkers, it's stuff out of science fiction. So
that's right, yeah.
Plus, I'm also coming to test the reaction. If you do this in England, if you see it YouTube, it's called auditing. If you do it in England, you're arrested, you're thrown to the ground with section 43. Nobody comes over and says, "Oh, excuse me, I'm wondering what you're doing." And I'm trying to make the point that here people are, well, army, police, government officials are better trained. And as you've proved, you're not calling for backup, you're not calling for me to be dragged off and thrown in the back of a meat wagon. Well, you can if you want, of course, that would be. So that's just really what it is. It's just a little personal blog. I'm not going any further, obviously, for security reasons. This is quite far enough. I can see anything I want to say. I had a quick drive around just to let people know how big the bloody thing is. Like, it's extensive.
It is big, but it's relatively small in some respects. But for what it is here, where it's positioned.
Compared to Afghanistan, it's small, but then again, there's not so many people here.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous that this little country can have caused so many generations of stupid bloody behaviour. I'm keeping you off it, by the way.
Yes,
so,
no problem, that's fine.
yeah, so unless you want to smile and say hello to
No,
the
I'm
YouTube,
thanks,
no. So who's barracked in here now? I know that was at the 36th. There's been a number over the years.
Yeah, there used to be. We have 38 Irish Brigade here now, which is
You-
sort of the main sort of headquarter element of all troops here.
What happened to the UDR? Did they get incorporated or disbanded, or
Yeah, Royal Irish Regiment.
they just got incorporated in the other reg? Yeah. Oh, that's great. It's too bloody hot. I did the same. I was just over at Knock Police Headquarters, and 6 guys were going about their business, security stuff, and I'm standing at the gate filming, and nobody even said hello. Quite rude, actually. Here, I'll let you get on about your work. I'll charge on.
No problem.
But as I say, that's just what I'm doing. A little bit of a documentary in the history. As I say, my wife's Ukrainian, for example, and she doesn't realise she was taught in the communist era at school, where these poor Irish people were all being abused by that capitalist bitch queen. So I'm trying to make a bit for YouTube, but also a bit just to let the wife know that no, it's not really that bad.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day with a fella called Jack Daniels, I think. It's I'll have one for you, thanks. So there you go again, people, all you people in England. This is one of the most secure and one of the most targeted army barracks in the Troubles. And again, just out of decency, I'm not going to stick it in the guy's face, because he was being quite decent, quite civilised. But that's basically it, chaps. That's Thiepval Barracks. Nuclear style bunkers, listening posts, different rages have been here. The UDR, which was formed from locals here mainly, and was just worked here mainly, has now been absorbed into the other regiments. So it's all pretty damn good. And again, it's all very civilised. As I say, nobody throwing us to the ground. Nobody saying, well, blah, 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 section 43, we're going to this, we're going to that. Well, basically, nobody's going to do a damn thing. So there you are, from sunny Lisburn, Macarley Road, Thiepval Barracks. No sound of footsteps rushing up behind me to grab me and pin me to the ground. So I can say, so far, I've had nothing but good experiences from government officials here. Except many years ago whenever I got arrested. But that's another story for another day, chaps. So, I'm a cunt. Independent Media Association covering news topics. Signing off. Hope you have a great day. I'll get this uploaded ASAP. Cheers, chaps. Just a little final note. It is too bloody hot. If you're a paddy, it's too hot. And there's just too many. Yeah, okay. I found my heap of shit. So there's my £400 Vectra. Oh dear God. But it's been a lovely, lovely hot day. Definitely signing on for my old piece of shit, changing up for a Mercedes this next week, I hope. So cheers, toodle pip, bye bye.